my national insurance number?
Have you got a live appeal with us?
No, you see, this is it. Sorry. I'm wanting to connect well, I was given this number. I want to get through to the tribunals, PIP tribunals people, if you follow me. And
Yeah, okay, so you're through to the right people, yeah?
Oh, all right. Well, all I've got is my national insurance number, of course. Yeah, you with me?
Yeah, if you haven't got an appeal with us, then you won't have one of our reference numbers yet anyway, so don't worry too much about that.
I want to go into PIPs. I'm wishing to appeal about a PIPs decision. I've been to them, whoever they were, and they said I've got to come to you, the tribunals, because I wish to appeal against a decision that was made by a tribunal. Yeah, if that makes sense. And I've got my national insurance number, so that should sort us out, get us on the same page.
Right, so have you appealed against using us before?
No, this is right. I've just been through a PIPs assessment.
So they've given you a mandatory reconsideration notice.
Oh, God, here we go, getting jargon. I'm getting a form sent me to reappeal, but they have informed me that I must contact you, the tribunal service, to make an appeal, not an appeal, to refute the decision, to appeal against the tribunal, basically, the decision that was made in regarding PIPs, but it was the tribunal I've got to, that's what they just told me, you've got to go to the tribunal people and make like an appeal to them. So I'm getting a form sent me from PIPs to make the necessary claim with them again, if you get me. That's in hand. I'm just repeating, sir. They said you now must contact the tribunal and then show your intention or request your intention that you wish to appeal against the tribunal decision. Yeah?
Right, okay.
So whatever I need.
Are the DWP giving you the form to lodge your appeal, or would you need, is that what you need help from us with, or for us to explain it to you?
No, I need the form. Obviously, I can go to Citizens Advice, I think, to get assistance in filling it in, if that's...
Yeah, we do advise people to go to places like that, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll be doing really that. Helpful. I've been through the trip before, mate. I've been through DLA. Took me 2.5 years to get more money. I'm not bending your ear, but yeah, I know the trip. You know, but so I need the relevant form or whatever it is. So I can now give you my national insurance number if you need that. I don't know.
So if you wanted to send you a form out, can I just take your name and address and I'll get one and request that one gets posted out to you?
Yeah. Okay, name's Graham Clark. Yeah.
Yeah, is that just normal Clark or Clark with an E on the end?
No, about an E.
Okay, and the address? 6
St Andrews Road, Lanbride. I can spell that because it's a Welsh. Lanbride, Moray, postcode IV308NZ. But I can spell Lanbride because it's a bit of a weird word, actually. It's Welsh.
Just bear with me. I'll see if I can get it up on the...
Oh, it will, yeah. If you put your postcode thing in, it'll come up. Because it's, yeah, well, you know
yes, I can see.
Number 6.
Number 6, okay. Yeah. Okay, I'll request that one of these gets posted out to you then, and obviously as soon as that comes, if you just fill that in and send it back to us then.
Yeah, and that's it. Well, but that's it. Okay, well, thank you very much indeed then. Bye.
You're welcome. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's have a look. Where's my phone? Oh, it is. Well, kiddies, the plot thickens. So I've had a letter back from Pips, or should I say my MP. This is where I'm losing the plot a bit. I went to my MP, Douglas Ross. So he was given a response, but then from the response they got, I was advised to phone Pips, which I've done, because technically I've got to claim again, although you'd have thought that if an MP's contacting them, that's why the MP was contacting them. Made it very clear Mr. Clark is not happy with your decision. They gave them some details that it's mainly the mobility compound. I saw the bloody letter myself, right? But no, okay, because, I'll put that in. Didn't like that. Are you aware the BBC has issued a statement to the effect that your processing, if you want to call it that, is 18 months behind, and that there is a ground source movement of people, not many, because many people luckily have been awarded this PIPS mobility compound, and because I understand they're disabled themselves, it's going to take a lot to motivate them to come and participate in a demonstration in the winter. Even myself, a starch rebel, if you want to call me that, not keen on the idea of going out on the streets in winter, and I can't walk for fuck. That's the very reason I'm appealing, and I haven't even got a wheelchair. But anyway, this is partly my way of doing things, that we need, whoever we is, to get out on the streets. Why? So we've got an 18-month waiting because they're inundated with people appealing. That's obvious. And we'd have thought the MP, or I would have taken that up. Him, not me. Well, what's going on, mate, in street language? How come you've got an 18-month bloody waiting list, if you want to call it that, rare, and how many people are waiting, rare, and that's it. I mean, if I was the MP, I would be doing that. So we go round in a circle. I've been to an MP, rare, sent him a film, rare, allocating that this is the trip, and it goes worse. And the MP's been informed of this. There are many people committing suicide because they have been refused this PIP benefit. And I can identify with that. Right? When you are diagnosed as a disabled pensioner, get it? There's more to it than meets the eye, and it's all money. People like me, putting on a bit of an accent to make it a bit humorous, although it ain't very funny for me, we can't get a credit card. Now that's it in a nutshell. Well, is it? So we live hand to mouth. We borrow from our friends, sell our cat, pet budgie and all the rest of it to just live. Then we apply for a benefit, which we should be legally entitled to. And then we are suddenly informed, well, we've got an 18-month waiting list. That's the BBC. Take that up with them, right? And that means that any cunt idiot, oh yeah, I swear, any cunt idiot can suss, well, that's a lot of motherfuckers that are being held up. And that means also a lot of other people are appealing against their decision. I'm going to come to a positive end in a minute. Yeah, because it's fucking obvious to me. Well, I'm moving into it now. When you apply for these benefits, yeah, you apply to PIPS. Yeah. Then they, here's the trip, contact your doctor to get a doctor's report. Get it? But the trip that needs to be removed is this so-called tribunal bollocks. Why? Surely the most able person to make an accurate assessment of your disability or disablement is your own fucking doctor. Get it? Not some bunch of cunts, tribunal cunts The whole thing needs scrapping. And that is the issue, again, in a nutshell. So I should be able to go to my doctor, who knows me since I was a fucking kid of 4, whatever, get it? I've got a long-established connection, and he or she can suss, because that's what they're purporting to do, that we're putting it on. Well, in my case, it's rock solid. I've been to hospital and had a test for a blood clot, and that blood clot goes back nearly 2 years. This is just my own case, but okay, we'll move on to the bigger picture. And I have a heart condition. Rare. Again, any cunt idiot in the street, if I said to him, oh yeah, I've got this heart condition and I'm out of breath just walking up a minor slope, because that's how I got diagnosed. Again, that's all on the file. Did they read it? No, they fucking obviously didn't read it. It's there. Oh yeah, he's got atrial fibrillation. Yeah. And my doctor did say, I'm not going to go. My doctor gave a fucking big printout going back years of my medical conditions, get it? And more importantly, the tests I've had, and more importantly, I was hospitalised because of my blood clot. So I've got rock solid evidence that I've had this blood clot, which incidentally can be fatal, for a year and 10 months. Now, they had this information. I've also got tests to show that I've got a dicky heart. Again, tests, go into hospital, and they rid you up to a machine, so it's solid evidence, so it doesn't need any more. But we go round the circle. I offered to have the tests again, right? But my trip again is, it shouldn't be some tribunal idiot cunts wasting money, and it's literally, anyone to tell you, like an interrogation. Get it? We do the trip again. We'll make it clear for thicker shits. The doctors should and do have ultimate authority on assessing your condition, because they use them and they have to fill in these ridiculous fucking forms, get it? But they're on a power trip, get it? So this tribunal, which can have a doctor on here, then assess the doctor's report, or do they? Because that's my case. Any cunt idiot can see that I deserve maximum mobility. And then you're advised, gets worse. You're advised to go to the citizen's advice, and you heard it there. Because of these trick questions, and these people are trained, and get it, because you can just slip in filling the form. Here's it in a nutshell, right? Can you walk 50 yards down the road? Now, one's ego will say, of course I fucking can, but that isn't the right answer. It is sometimes, meaning I have a mood change condition. Sometimes I'm lucky if I can get out of fucking bed, but the doctor knows this, and that's taken into consideration. Get it? So this whole bullshit, well, I'd use a stronger cosmic cunt shit, needs disbanding immediately. We go round in another circle. People are committing suicide because of this bollocks fucking demonic, oh, I'm a priest, I use that word, demonic organisation called PIPS. Yeah, demonic. Because people who are clearly ill and have gone to the doctor, getting the trip again, the doctors have supposedly been So they have to fill in. I know they share with fucking ridiculous forms. Okay. But then the tribunal's on a power trip. They had the final say. And any cunt who knows about this knows. You're interrogated. We go back again. Can you cook your own meal? And if you say yes, you're fucked. Because that's the care component, get it? It is sometimes I can cook a meal. In fact, that's the right answer to every single question you ask, because that is reality. We go back to the first trip. Well, I sometimes can't get out of bed, you fucking cunt. That's the reality. She can't do fuck all because of a psychiatric condition, again, which any well-trained doctor knows. Oh, yeah. And because if you've known them for all your life, they know you're not scamming it. They know, yeah, you've got a psychiatric condition and sometimes you can't do fuck all. That's in layman's terms. But that's the reality. Now, some cunt on a tribunal, because I've been through this, it took me 2.5 years to get my disability living allowance. And it was the same shit that was going on. Whacked in front of these bunch of cunt idiots, and one of them was a doctor, but it took my doctor, right, give her credit. I didn't make a big issue of it, but I went to see her. Oh, have you got your DLA then, Graham? Right? And I said, oh, no, I haven't. She went through the fucking roof. Because we're talking years. You know what? Then she wrote one motherfuck stiff letter to the tribunal. Get it? Imagine this has gone on for 2.5 years, right? But then I did what I'm also talking about. I got a person to act as my, not really lawyer, Bert Philominster. Now, he was part of the other side, and he knew all the evil that had been going on. People have been denied their benefits through trick questions. We'll do it again for you. How far can you walk, Mr. Clark? He goes, I can walk 1,000 yards, thank you fucking much. Wasn't the right answer. The right answer is sometimes. And that's he did it. Right? So he actually helped put the form in. That's it. I went to him to actually get the form filled in, and he knew the right answers for my and others' conditions. Sometimes. Oh, no, Graham, don't let your ego get in the way because it'll fuck it. That's what it was, your pride. Can you cook a meal? Sometimes, baby. Rare. You know, can you shit on your own? Sometimes. Well, maybe not rare, but rare. That's your answer. Sometimes. Okay, yeah? Mooder, swinger, rare, thicker shit, cunt shit. But then they come to catch you out. So I got it. We do my number to make the point. How are we doing? Yeah. Right. 2.5 years down the road, after I've been through quite a few tribunals, and with their little trick questions, which I get all the money that's wasted as well. That is why the fucking pips are 18 months behind. It's not just processing your form. It's all these fucking bullshit tribunals you've got to go through. And 3 cunts at a time. They've all got to be paid. I know what a cunt, yeah, ran, thick as shit, cunt, fucking doctor, rat. All these cunts should be struck off. That's right. A doctor on a panel, and you've got a clear history of a psychological condition. Right. And then the other chip, as my doctor brought in to do the deal, she contested the doctor's assessment of me, and she put the boot in. I'd known Mr. Clark for X amount of years, and I can't see how any doctor in a 20-minute interview could make a more accurate assessment of Mr. Clark than me. All that fucking put the wind up their cunt asses. Fucking rare. And then I'll finish on that. And then I go to an independent Bert Filibuster who not only filled before me and get it, so at that stage you can fuck up. Sometimes, baby, rare. Sometimes, baby, rare. Sometimes, baby, rare. In fact, that's what he did. Sort of as above. Yeah. Just didn't have to write it all out. See above. And that fucked them right up. Get it? Sometimes, baby. Right. But then he said to me, Graham, shut your fucking mouth. Okay? Yeah. Don't say a fucking word. Okay? Right. So he came into the tribunal and they're asking me all these shit questions again, and I just looked blank and looked at him. Because that's what he's there for, to protect my rights. And he answered, and he got them by the fucking balls. Because it's sometimes, babies, which they couldn't get me on, see everything on, cook a meal, but sometimes, all right, fuck brains, there. Sometimes, baby, there. That's what you got to do, right? But then when you even go to here, and it's going to save millions of pounds, and more important, these cunts will give up. They will give up. Because it's been said by various campaigns, the form isn't worth the fucking ink it's printed with. It's full of trick questions that aren't applicable to someone, this is going on the other tack, that has a psychiatric condition. Get it? Because of mood swings. Yeah. And doctors, your own doctor knows. Oh no, Graham sometimes don't get out of the fucking bed. So he would have answered it correctly. Get it? Yeah. But I'll end on the coup de grace. In my opinion, the whole PIPS scene needs to be scrapped because it's filth, it's demonic, and these people are deliberately trying to catch you out and deprive you of your benefits, which incidentally is causing people to commit suicide. We go on that topic now. You're disabled, and it can be psychological or physical, same thing, right? And you know that your doctor who knows you is the most reliable, definitive means of assessing your disablement. Yeah? Your doctor, the guy who knows you personally, not some jumped up cunt on a panel that is meeting you for 20 minutes. That's really putting it in context. Right? A jumped up cunt who in 20 minutes, go back to my case, is supposed to make a more accurate, definitive assessment of your medical or disability needs than your own fucking doctor. And then that's a ridiculousness again. Your own doctor is consulted. But these cunts ignore that. Get it? They're out to trick you. Now, if that isn't demonic, I don't know what is. So they know all this shit. And they also know you could be very nervous in that sort of scenario. And then you lose the plot. And then you do lose it. Oh, yeah, I can walk 200 yards, actually, there. On a good day, but I admit that bit. Yeah, on a really good day, yeah, I can walk 200 yards. Yeah. And you're fucked. Because that's how demonic this shit is. That's exactly what they want. Get it? They're trying to trick you. Right? And it's evil. There's no other word. So my solution is, because it's already happening, your doctors are consulted, but it's arse about cunt, cosmic humour, meaning you go to the Department of Work and Pension And guess what? They send a form to your doctors. Get it? But then what happens after that is no cunt's business. Meaning you will be tricked, conned, whatever, out of your legally entitled benefit through them coming the cunt. And they actually get a commission. Kiss my cunt ass. Meaning they can have 100 applicants as an example, and whatever percentage they manage to fob off, you can use another word, right? Meaning the person gives up. Get it? Because they can give them one refusal and people generally don't bother to go back again. And this is the evil of it. And this you can see in the people who have committed suicide. In their suicide notes. Heavy stuff. Cosmic warning, this is fucking heavy. And this is all of us who condone this pip's filth. So this is an appeal to every motherfuck cunt, whether you've got a disability or not. Now listen up. Oh, I'm sorry I'm a useless pile of shit and that I can't keep my garden tidy, you know, and that really I'm not really fit to live. Because they've had it pumped into them, get it? And I've had that. But I've got a physical reason, although I have got a mood swing condition. But rare! Quick positive plug. This new herb, right? Holy basil tulsi. Put that in your brain. Go online and look it up. It's thousands and thousands and thousands of years, this perfectly natural, safe medicine, holy basil tulsi, bit of an interim break. Yeah, you can buy this from Amazon. So this is a commercial break, right? Yeah, holy basil tulsi, £15 for 200 grams. It's actually marketed as a tea. People do drink this as a tea, but you can easily convert this tea, herbal matter, into a medicinal oil. Right, rare. So it's just a commercial break. Well, you know, I'm getting paid fuck all, right? So 15 quid, 200 grams of holy basil tulsi from Amazon, right? Rare, easy get it. Then that will make 4 litres, repeat, 4 litres of medicinal oil. So basically you need 50 grams of this sacred medicinal herb, put it into an oil infuser with a litre of oil. You can add some other additives, lecithin, which is a purely natural product based on sunflower. You put a few teaspoons of that in, but all that's given you, right? That's 6 quid for 100 grams, all right? But we'll just bang that in. And then, if you happen to have diabetes, right, you get hold of another herb, but a bit more hassle. This is newly hot off the press. But in Jamaica, it's called Jamaican cherry. It is actually a cherry tree. Imagine the amount of material. But it also grows in the Philippines. And that's how my goddaughter comes into the picture. Being a good goddaughter, she noticed in the local thing that this Filipino student had done some research into Jamaican cherry with rats and mice. You know, they start at that level, but also the people know through folklore this cherry is attributed as being a cure for diabetes. In fact, not even a cure, it will stop you getting diabetes. So I don't know what word you'd use there. And that is, I had an argument with this lady, but I won't go into that a bit. And it's known through the World Health Organization that the Filipinos, and I suppose in areas of Thailand as well, and Jamaica, because this is where this tree grows, there's a very low percentage of people that develop diabetes. I mean, very low. Stands out like shit on cunt, as I would say. Very obvious. Now, this herb, I've just ordered some actually. I've only found, and I've been on eBay and I've looked like fuck, because it has got quite a few names. That shows how hot off the press it is. No one is actually marketing it as such, because it's new. This search is now as I speak. It's probably still ongoing. But I found the source on eBay, and it's called, that's what it calls it, Jamaican cherry. And it's just dried, nothing like cannabis, get it rare. And they'll be up in the customs, because a sniffer dog can fucking sniff this stuff, in seconds. Well, that's a load of shit. That ain't cannabis. Fuck her. Right. So quickly, but it takes 8 days. So it's still quick. And hopefully they don't have to open the bag, get it? That's lack of facilities. They're a decent fucking sniffer dog. Get me? That is a bit of a bummer. Oh, I've got to open it and sniff it myself. No, you get a fucking sniffer dog, you tight-fisted cunts. Excuse my French. But yeah, but anyway. And it takes you about 8 days. It isn't so long. Rare. And let me see. 3 big bags. Because I'm going to order it in bulk this time. I ordered a bag, but, rare. And then we go back to the mix. You've got 50 grams. Yeah, holy basil tulsi. That's the one. Get that in your brain, because that is the fucking herb. We do a number on that. This herb has got what we call genesis, strains. Yeah, going back 1,000 years. I won't do the number. I'll say, get Krishna and Rama. Okay? Right, but this goes back thousands of years. But it gets better. This plant, holy basil tulsi, well, I know from my days of Krishna consciousness, and that was the first spiritual path I took up, the tulsi plant is considered sacred and is on the altar. And it goes more, you'll blow your bollocks off. You go onto YouTube, holy basil tulsi, and that's your best way to learn. And there's umpteen videos all about the tulsi plant, how you can grow it as well, because people grow it and hang it outside their house for protection from evil spirits. Get it? Why? So it's not just a very powerful medicinal plant, which would have a deva, if you understand what that is. But according to the Hindu tradition, holy basil tulsi is God incarnate in plant form. That's pretty high up there. And if you bother to do it, which I haven't, because there are many deities in the Hindu tradition, many forms of God, then that's all it is when you get into it, So you've got Ganesh, and Ganesh is a big elephant-headed god. And Ganesh is known to be a great deity to appeal to remove obstacles. Think about how fucking big it's just the way it's portrayed, but it is that. So this deity form, which holy basil tulsi isn't Krishna. But there are many other, I've been into Christian consciousness, as a matter I've shared there, many other deity forms. You've got Shiva, blah, 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 blah. It's still God Everything is God, but God manifests in many different forms. So it is like a science. I need to offer obeisances to, well, Ganesh, if I've got obstacles, that's my main situation. But it's still going to God, but it's a bit more scientific. Get it? You're appealing for help for a particular situations in your life. There you are, you've got obstacles. Yeah. And so this God, this is meant to be, because I'm sharing this trip, God comes in many different forms. So there's Krishna, although some people will say Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Oh no, because I've been through Krishna consciousness, right? And Krishna is the divinity. Well, this can tie in with me. Has a real affinity with women. And his devotees, stress, devotees are women. So someone manifesting Krishna, oh, it's clear if you look at me. Oh, yeah, Krishna comes through me. Oh, yeah. Apart from another mind fuck. Apart from the teacher of angels and men, which is a Christian concept that comes through me, but I can de-glamorize it because there's about 8 other cunts now, not many, that are clearly showing scientifically, as far as you can, that they're channeling the teacher of angels and men. Get it? That's a Christian identity, if you want to call it that. Yeah. But Krishna, I can talk all day about Krishna, his devotees were women. That's right. And they were ecstatically in love with Krishna, but just hanging out with Krishna, because there's also another form of Radha, which is meant to be Krishna's counterpart or female counterparts. You see them as a couple, you know, Krishna with the flute, oh, he loves music. Oh, I love fucking music, all music. So I clearly am channeling Krishna, not all the time. And you don't know when. That's another trip. All these people that come on, got Kunta Kint coming through me now, and all this trance shit is shit, because you've got to ground it. As a channel, you learn about grounding, you learn about cleanliness, showers. You don't have 6 showers a day, but when I shower, I chant to Krishna, which is a common thing, you know, in the Bible. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Because that's how we did it in the temple. That's it. We go for our early morning shower. We could have another shower day, but we would chant. Sacred act. And there's other trips connected with that. In certain Hindu traditions, like Shiva, they pour milk and other things, yogurt, over the stone. I've got one here that represents Shiva. But if we just take that down a notch, because I'm not going to sit and pour yogurt over my head, could do though, certain rituals, but water is poured symbolically over Shiva. That water then goes down into the drain and purifies the planet. So I've had it made quite clear to me, whenever I shower, the water that goes over me, if you know this, it's just your knowledge. How can I put it? If you know this, it happens then. To some other motherfucker, whatever, nothing's happening. But this again, everything has many different levels. Everything we do has many different levels. To some cunt, washing's just washing, and there might be these cunts that soak themselves in all this fucking antiperspirant shit, you know, real poofters in my opinion. You get me, these men that walk around that stink like a fucking, get it, and male aftershave and all this shit. Well, in my opinion, women don't like that. Real women. They like a man to smell natural, sandalwood. Get me, natural smells. I'm going off on a tangent here. We're doing, yeah. Oh, I used to use sandalwood. Again, it's a science. Sandalwood incense is first ray incense. First ray is will and power of God. So you've got 7 rays. Right? All we need, that's Todd Rundgren. I've got to get that. Yeah, Todd Rundgren has done loads of stuff based on the esoteric knowledge. Well, there's one for you. All we need is the 7 rays. Incredible stuff. I digress. So where were we? Yeah, where were we? Round the universe, you cunt. To get your act together, pips. Yeah, see, that's why I got that. Oh, yeah, peel pips. Right. Now, these cunts are demonic. I'm entitled to say that. And that's why I've made a genuine suggestion to people. But I realise that many people who are depressed, haven't got the money, the idea, and I agree, of going out on a fucking demo outside the Pips offices in fucking winter isn't such a ball of lass. But other cunts can hire a bus. Other cunts that are sympathetic to disabled people. How you doing, Findorn Foundation? Oh, yeah. Oh, that they do a lot of work with disabled people. Now, these people can help disabled people who have been fucked over by Pips to fill in the forms they need to fill in, get it to appeal against their decision. These people can help these people, see, I know they do this, to write a letter to their MP. Right. And that will get things moving a bit. Our local MP, right, Douglas Ross, suddenly has 100 letters from other disabled people, although he's got my bit. I've put my oar in. He's got a film. Get it? Like this. Well, I've vented all my shit. But that's the way I work. But other people can just get their carers. Get it? Can you write a letter? Or you can ask them, but you're not kind of, well, are you happy? Well, I'll do that now. Are you happy about the benefits you get, John? Or Johnny, get it? Well, no, I could do with more money. Do you think it's fair that you were told you couldn't have this benefit? They themselves know. Get it? You're not bloody brainwashing them. Well, yeah, I'd like more money. Well, would you like me to write a letter on your behalf to your local MP? Of course, that gives them great empowerment and respect, and they get a nice letter back. Poor fucking secretary's going to be fucked. Yeah, they probably design a stereotype letter. Dear, and then they just write. But that's them being empowered. I'm not sitting here and taking it like an idiot cunt. I'm doing something about it. And my carer has written a letter to my... Imagine they go and tell their mates, oh, I think I'll have a word with my carer. Yeah. Can you write me a letter to my MP? Because I'm not happy. See, it's their empowerment. I'm not happy with the money I'll get. I'm not happy with the way I was refused this. Because that is the people that are being affected. Or they fuck them over like shit on cunt. Get it? Not so intelligent people, whatever you want to call it. And they just lovingly just accept whatever shit they're given, right? Anyone who's had any dealings with these people will know what I'm talking about. Down syndrome. They're beautiful people. And karmically, they've been put and taken on. Oh, yeah. Taken on this role to be a lesson to us who are able-bodied and supposedly able-minded. Now, a lot of people are going to chip into this. I know you are. and brilliant work you do. Well, here's a little tip. Ask them, if you have a rapport with them, are you happy with the money you get? Do you think it's fair that you were paid this, that, and the other, and weren't? And they'll open their heart and say, well, no, I'm not, However they talk, right? No. Would you like me to write a letter to your MP? Because it is rife. It is demonic. We go round in a circle. Certain people, and probably not of that ilk, get it as a different condition, are killing themselves. You could say, well, I shared that. They just look at their life, they look at the way they've been treated, and they feel guilty for being alive. They did, yeah. Check it out. Because some people have put this massive banner together, and it's full of people's photographs, suicide letters, of people that have committed suicide through being refused PIPs. There's rock solid evidence. You get your media down there, TV cameras, they can see it for themselves. And more importantly, average Joe blogs in the street, it will melt your heart. Because the old trip, there go but for fortune, go you or I. And you probably do know people. Might not be direct relatives, get it? But, your mate has got a child like this and that. Oh, it'll bring you to tears. But hopefully also bring you to anger. Oh, yeah, anger's very important emotion. Because you become the mouthpiece for these people who can't speak up for themselves. There's your trip. You get down the fucking PIP's offices with a fucking poster, which can be got, and you get the fucking Edgar Broughton band or recording. Yeah. As a demo, perfect. Out, demons out. Out! Demons out! Out! Demons out! Oh, this cunt can fucking... one of my ministries is deliverance ministry. And that's how you've got to deliver someone who's demonized. Believe me, it's not just, get out, demons, No, you've got to give it welly. But have you noticed? Look, although I've moved in that energy, which you would say, I'm perfectly calm and at peace. Yeah. Now, when you really lose it, you do lose it. And I've seen people spitting. I've had some idiot spit at me because he had pushed his buttons, and that is losing it. And he was literally spitting at me because I'd suggested something to him, and what it was, well, I think the people that run Murray Mental Health, because that's a charity that's attached to it, should have a history of having a mental illness. And he didn't like that, right? Because he himself stigmatizes himself, get it? Well, I'm a fucking mad idiot cunt. That's it. They stigmatize themselves. How you doing, Charles Harding? So when I made, and it wasn't me, it was a lady friend of mine, because we did have in Murray Mental Health someone that was picked by the social workers, and yet his extent or experience of mental illness was fuck all. He may have had a bit of depression, but I say it in that light. Well, I knew, takes one to know one, he was a cunt. And yet he was the figurehead of Murray Mental Health. He's left now, thank God, because the social workers put him forward, get it? And then we had all these fucking thick as shit workers. Again, there's very few people involved in Murray Mental Health, get it, who are humble enough to admit, I remember I met a Kate that, well, I don't actually have any experience, so I've got no right to fucking lay my trip on these people about how they should do this and that. But the majority of them were on a fucking ego trip. So they got off on being on the committee, have got no actual experience. And when it was suggested to them that maybe we should be trying to empower our members to do things to themselves and that they should be the only ones that actually vote, get it? We may, or you can come along and help us and you can cook the biscuits, get it? At that level, sure. But you don't fucking tell us how to run our organisation, you cunts. And that's what was going on. So I've had a bad leg, but now Murray Mental Health has got someone with experience. How are you doing, John Barclay? And I'm looking forward to coming back to Murray Mental Health. I mean, I nearly did it this Saturday, but it didn't come off because, again, it's a break of habits and everything. But yes, I can get a bus to the end of the road, which you then walk up to the Murray Resort, and I can probably manage that without too much effort. And then I can walk back to the bus station. Admittedly, part of me saying, well, there's logic. Graham, you might be getting a car in 10 days' time. I might, or I might not. But then, at that juncture, obviously there will be a life change. But thank God for this. This is, we go end on a positive light. Holy basil tulsi is known to be a herbal, perfectly safe antidepressant. And you've only got to look at me. Oh, I've only got to look at me. Oh, I was fucking right pissed off because I was getting fucked around with Facebook. Not really, but took a year. And all the time in the back of my mind was, well, look, why don't these cunts let me off these fees? Yeah. Or even that. Well, give me my winnings and then I'll pay the fucking fees. But they've made all these little rules and regulations. See, again, bureaucracy. And they're on a trip. The admin of Facebook are on an ego trip. So that's it. Mark Zuckerberg, if the emails I've had are true, he's given over the running of Facebook to this committee or group of people called the admin. And a lot of them seem to be a bunch of cunts and haven't got any idea what it is to have a disability. Got flippant things about, oh, look, you've only got to pay 250 quid and you can have your winnings in 2 days' time. This is all being laid on me over Christmas, you see. Well, I didn't have 250 quid. And so it wasn't working. And then they even had, well, don't you want your winnings then? I mean, for fuck's sake. Well, think it through. Of course you want your fucking winnings, you stupid cunts. But they're trying it to fucking get me to pay more than I could realistically afford. Because even though I am a single man, I've got a goddaughter. And I take it very seriously. That's what goddaughter means. You adopt them, and so it's generally done at birth, but it can be done later, that I'm her father. And she is my goddaughter, and her children I'm daddy to. That's what they know me as. They know I'm not their father, so I've never met them. Get it? But they see me as daddy. That's what they call me, daddy, because that's what she told. Oh, no, he's your godfather, and your real daddy's fucked off. She's told. Yeah, that's the trip. Ah! Oh, sacrosanct. Apology, mate. No, her real father, that's Matty's father, died. Oh, naughty, no. No, That's wrong. So he isn't. No, hold on. I was right. Untap. The father of the children. Now he has fucked off. But Matty's father died. Yes, I was right. Yeah. So Matty's got 4 children, but the father is not there as a father role. Maybe she told him to fuck off. Who knows? But he probably wasn't a good father. I think he pops in occasionally to see one. Well, so that was a right trip. Yeah. I'm just looking. We're coming up to the witching hour. 55. I've got to go into that's good. Going into my bank today, because I've got to sort a few things out there. Again, mainly because Matty, I can get my money, obviously, but I want to send money to Matty. And the bank, the building society nationwide is a load of bollocks for that. I did change banks because I was pissed off at the Bank of Scotland, but for different reasons. Oh, that's it. Do that quick. I asked the manager of the Bank of Scotland way back months ago, well, look, I may have won this lottery winnings. Can you send an email to their bank? That's Facebook's bank. Get it? I've got the address, Menlo Park. And can you confirm whether I've won this or not? Because it's like bank to bank. I could be any scam artist thieving cunt contacting them and they wouldn't give that information out for obvious reasons. But a bank to bank would have got the proper letterhead and we are Mr. Clark's bank. And so if he has got this money, that they will be the recipients of it. So they could check each other out, and they would have been able to reveal. Well, I'd have thought. Might have had to get my permission, but that's all right. I would. Well, we can't divulge that unless Mr. Clark get it. But she wouldn't even do that. And that would have saved me a hell of a lot of hassle. Of course it would. Again, someone enlightened me. Well, I'm sorry, Graham, that just wouldn't have happened. But Mark Zubecker was agreed to do that. And again, guess what? Admin stopped him. Because he saying, I can do that, Graham. Yeah, I'll contact a bank and get them to tell them that you've won this money. And then I could have got a fucking loan and paid off these fees and it not drag out for a year. But that's that number. And so that's why I left the Bank of Scotland. Because it's not going to cost a lot to send an email. But just, no, that's scam. Is she God? No, that's a trip. I'm laying it on you now. You look at a certificate and it's got numbers on it and the picture thing and there's signatures on it. It's not blatantly obvious. It's a forgery, which has been the response of most people. Oh, it's scam. But my trip is, give that a plug, every financial decision that I need to make, and it can be even now, right? Because I'm in transit of banks now and it's a bit iffy. It didn't arrive. There you go. I was supposed to have had my new card on the PIN, I think, separate. But then I've got the details of my new account in the Clydesdale Bank. But that hasn't arrived. But there you go. But I'm going to the Clydesdale later. But they won't have the card. But that's that trip, see? Anyway, any financial transaction I do, and I've just done this now, funny enough, I asked, should I buy some Jamaican cherry from eBay? And it was about 30 quid, so I was going to get a decent stash. It said yes, because I know it is good for diabetes, but I'm afraid my bank is saying no. I'm not actually set up with PayPal. So they put a restriction on my account because of this changeover, and I had to send them a driving's license, right? Which may have happened now, but even so, well, I'll find that later, yeah. Because you can use PayPal 24 hours a day, it's not an issue. But I was asking, should I buy some of this Jamaican cherry? I repeat, it's about 30 quid. And I've only got I've got 80 quid in the bank. You know, so we're cutting it fine. And a couple of things have. I've handled that. You know, direct debits have gone south, if you follow me, because when you change over. But it's brilliant. That's the brilliance of email. You know, you're told, you know, this payment, you know, I had an Apple thing from Apple. Your payment hasn't gone through. They quote the bank card. And as I know, oh, yeah, that card's cancelled, no longer functioning. So you've just got to contact Apple online and put in your new bank card details, which I've done because I have got money in the Nationwide now. And that generally, because I've just done this, well, that'll be valid right up to the last minute. Because the trip is any money that's still left in your own account, your old account, is transferred. So you won't ever lose it. That bank can't rip you off, in a sense, and make ridiculous charges. Because again, we're back on the same trip. It's bank to bank. And they will know what the guidelines are. And yes, because they take over the direct debits. That's part of the service they provide. And this bank, it does more. They actually contact the Department of Work and Pensions, who is, if you like, the person that sends you your money. They obviously need to be informed. You know, you do banking details, and I'm not due a payment from them. Well, it's not that far away, but it's done instantly until the 11th. So as long as they do that, which is one of the reasons I'm going in, that's all set up. Because my money's not going to be late, but it doesn't matter if it was. I've already told Matty that it might be late this time because I'm changing over banks. She's not well at the moment, Matty as well. It's the water. This little community she's living with haven't got running water. They have to buy all their water in big canisters or whatever. And it sometimes can get tainted because Matty's actually got water boreholes on her land. But because of an earthquake, the water's got slightly contaminated. In fact, I'll end on that is when I first connected with Matty. And I knew she was telling the truth. We've just done that. But hi, will you be my daddy? And then she explained straight out, my father died when I was 15. Yeah, I think that's right. Not the 15 years ago. Yeah. And I, moving in the spirit, we're going down the circle, said, yes, I haven't got a family. Got a few ladies in Thailand that perhaps might want to marry me, be a Saki. Well, they might not now. Yeah, I've just got 750,000 lottery win. I think they say, oh, fuck off, you penniless cunt. You've got to have 2 million. I get it. You've got to have 2 million before I even fucking look at you, cunt. No, they're not like that at all. My lady, I call her. I phoned her this morning. She works on a farm. It's her mother's farm, and she's doing all this because that's it. I'm just happy to sit in her company. So we don't talk. She just puts the camera on, and she gets on with what she's got to do. And she's watering all these little salad seedlings. There's nothing going on because, you know, we're here. We're both in each other's company. No need for that because she's got a lot to learn English. But anyway, but you see there's this connection. We're a couple. And I spent about 20 minutes just watching her watering all these salad seeds. She showed me the seeds occasionally. Oh, this is cucumber or something. Oh, yeah, you know. But she's got a beautiful life. It's quite a modern farm building. A mother's getting old, which obviously means, she would be an inheritor because she's working on the farm. She's the oldest daughter. She's got another sister, but she's in Bangkok. Get it? Oh, it's her farm. It's clear as shite. And it's got quite a rice farm. But it could. I said, we discussed all this. She said, I said, well, what am I going to do? You know, I don't like just being there and she's working and I'm just sitting around in my wheelchair. And we discussed the feasibility of me setting up a chickens unit, which will produce chickens, but more importantly, eggs. And more importantly, the eggs, because we can get more than we need, you get me, can be pickled. So we can have a massive, and it's all automated, you know, automated. I could have 1,000 or 2,000 chicken unit, or they'd be free range. So they'd have a shelter where they can lay the eggs and things. It's all automated, but then they're let out onto the land. Or they're fed as well in there, but you get me so they can get worms and they're free range. You see the light of day, happy as shite. Get it? You just go chick, chick, chick. They do, it's amazing. Chick, 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 chick. And they know you're out there and you might throw a bit of seed and come all running. Come on, in. And you just hustle them all in. Because they know night's coming. It's safer, they're protected from animals. They do. And I could manage that. And I even was implying that one of Om's daughters, who's just gone to school, well, like secondary school, she's about 15, so that level, and she's learning English. Because and I can teach English. There you go. Oh, I'm off on another trip. In Nakhon Sawan, I've got a letter all in Thai that get me a visa standing on my fucking head. It was the head monk of Nakhon Sawan. And Nakhon Sawan is a famous town. It means city of temples, and it is fucking mind-boggling. You know, loads of people go there for pilgrimage. Hardly any Westerners there. But I was there because my girlfriend rented the house and get it at Thai rates. You get me? There is two things if you're a Farang. So you've got a beautiful house right on the edge of this little lake, and there's a fucking monitor lizard there. Imagine seeing that in the wild, and it's in your back fucking garden. Fucking big thing, like a bloody alligator, but it isn't. But it does eat any meat or anything they feed them. But we had this little dog, beautiful little dog as well. So when we moved in, she straight away got a boy, not a boyfriend, a brother, to come round and erect a fence to protect the dog from this fucking, probably two of them. But the wild, and then you get ibises and all wild birds. Hi, John, would come in, right? Oh, it's just idyllic for me. I love bird watching, and they were there. And this monitor, you know, you're in the wild. The only slight drawback, no, it wasn't there. Her brother lived just down the road. So he was, Nakhon Sawan. And I've just said he came to do, stupid boy, he came to do the hedge, right? But where he lived, he had a pond, but it was different. And they had mosquitoes. Bit of a bummer, you know what I mean? And it's where they bred. Well, obviously that's what they do, they breed and that. And often, not him, but she had a younger brother, he'd have to go to hospital. Because whatever, there might have been creams you could take, but people are what they are, they don't do it. And you had to be hospitalised. So I wouldn't have wanted to live there, because it is actually a mosquito breeding ground, and that's the only word. But this lot wasn't. And it's clear as shite, and you've got a beautiful view. Oh, it's 3 stories. So I went on the top floor, and there's this whole area, like a sun lounge, really. Got a wall so you can't fall over, right? And I just take this big umbrella up with me, big one, so that's what I have, it's more a thing. And I could sunbathe, so I'm not in the direct sun. But the view I had was all these temples. Like I say, it's called the City of Temples, Nakhon Sawan, really famous. But the trip is, I went off on my little motorbike for an exploratory run. Because again, within minutes, you cross the bridge, it's got a river, see as well. And you're out into the countryside, fields, crops and shit. And just turn that thing and then turn left and that's it. Nice fucking storks, all manners of birds, beautiful. Just getting up. And wow, mind-boggling if you haven't seen them before. And they're wild as shit and loads of them. And I obviously was guided because the road eventually piddled out into a path. You could go along it on a motorbike, but you couldn't have got a car down there. So I went along that for about a mile or 2 miles. Then it did open up so a car could go. And then carried on, just followed the road. I think there was one fork, but I chose the right fork. Kept going. Then this little road ended up hitting a main road. You get me? And right across from this path, was this whack. And, and they're having a market stall. They had all the local people out and they were selling things. And I thought, I'll go and check this out. And I went there, you're getting the full bollock today. I had 1,000 baht note, about 20 quid. Well, it is about 20 quid. And I was looking around and they've got, not even clothes, drinks, refreshments. And that's what I wanted. They're just big iced drinks. It's just a drink, but with ice, they buy the ice in. But I'll have one of them. Fuck that. Because you do sweat a lot being a Westerner. Even though I had a hat. And it was about midday. This is not the time, Graham, to be walking around generally for Westerners. And he couldn't change it. So after trying about 3 different stalls, oh, no, I did this, just stood up a fucking note. Anybody change this? So everyone was all looking at, 1,000 baht note. And this woman did. And she was a stall holder, but she had one of these leather wallet things, and she did obviously have the money to change it. And then it cost 5 baht. Roughly 50 baht to a pound. Yeah, these people, a lot of them don't even, this is peasant land we're talking now. They don't deal in money, they trade in rice. Yeah. Money's a real rarity. No, I'm serious. Again, this guy, whatever. No, I think he was taking money, but that is quite common, And then I leave the little the stall because I brought my drink, and I walk to this pagoda. It's the only thing I can call it, like a shelter with nice seats in, right on the edge of this river. Get it? Because the river passed through the land. Well, you'll see why in a minute. And I'm there, and then this whole delegation comes across. So it's the head monk, and I'll explain, the head monk, an interpreter, and a couple of businessmen. And I do this, oh, sorry, is this your space? Do you mind? I say, he says, oh, no, you sit, you stay. And then we had this incredible exchange because he had an English interpreter. And the gist of it was that he was the head monk for the whole of the Nakhon Sawan province. So there's a town called Nakhon Sawan, then there's this whole province, like a county then, yeah. So he was big Walla, get it? He wasn't just the head monk of this particular, and the trip is through the interpreter, it had been flooded. The river had overflown its banks. And then I get this little tour. He says, oh, come and have a cam. I've got photographs of it all. In a way, it's one of the oldest Wats in Thailand. That's why this place is called City of Wat. There's loads of it. It's a very sacred space. So I didn't get the whole history. I could look that up. But this was the original Wat. And it had been flooded. And with a whack, they have these foundation stones, except they're like a ball. They are a ball. They're brick, rock, if you follow me, but they've been carved or whatever, but they're a ball. And the general thing they do with them is they're coated with gold leaf. So people can just buy a little bit of gold leaf and they can bless it. And that is the foundation stone. And they had to be dug up because imagine the water had all come. And I got taken downstairs, and it was a shrine, but it's all been flooded because he showed me. I've got a photograph. He's pointing up at the wall. One of the big men, they're not big in Thai, and you could see this mud line. That was where the water had got. You know, saying yeah, mud line. I took a photograph of that. Then he showed me this big, well, I call it a temple ball, but foundation ball then, covered in gold leaf, right? And said this is one of the original foundation stones of the Wat. And the guy, the interpreters are saying, oh yes, it's the earliest Wat in Thailand. Well, there's probably others that could claim that, but whatever. Yeah. And then we got into things like, because I wanted to stay. So my brain went into, you know, creative imagination. I said, oh, I teach English. And it was perfect for this scenario, right? All the children within this particular Wat were just simple peasant farmers. Get it? There's no factories or anything, and that's their level. And then the conversation went, oh, well, I teach English, and I was actually laying my trip on him, but they already knew that. Oh, everyone must learn English, I said. You know, the work here is tourism, and that's it. And these kids couldn't get access to English, right? So done the perfect pitch. So then it went further through the interpreter. I said, well, I'd like to stay here. Can he, that means the head monk, help me get a visa? And it would. He'd write, well, that's what he did. He wrote me this elaborate letter, seal on it and a lot. And the interpreter said, oh, yeah, you'll get a visa with that. It's basically saying this is whatever friend of mine, and he's intending to come here to teach English and will be teaching English at my Wat. What was left of it. But there were still buildings that survived because they're on stilts, get it? And I went into his own private little office, and I had to nag him for quite a few days. He's a busy man. He's the head waller, and he'd have, oh, this is privilege. He let me sit next to him. So he's having these councils, and people come to see him because he's the head waller. And I was introduced as, this is my English friend from England, and he is coming to join us and teach the children English. Get it? But it got better. Although it's funny, my girlfriend, she could read Thai, so I took the letter to her when I got it, and it blew her mind a bit because it's basically a personal reference, which would have got me a visa just like that, you know, no problem. Because I've got a job, get it? I'm coming to Thailand and I'm going to teach the children English. And then through the interpreter, you know, this idea escalated. You know, I had 6 kids who just came to try it. And I teach through speaking. No, as I had no books. He said, oh, don't worry about it, Trip. The king will provide you with books. And the king does. For things like that, I'd have had a personal connection with the king of Thailand. Yeah, because he even said, oh, we get 100 kids here, no problem. I said, he said publicity, and kids would come from miles around to learn English where they couldn't get access, get it to the other facilities that are brought. And then he even said, just where the rice in. Oh, he said, oh, don't worry, you won't go hungry. He get sacks of rice and they pay me. Oh, they pay you, you see. They got pride. But it'd be in rice. He said you'd have rice coming out. You don't worry. Oh, and that's got even better. Oh, don't worry. Their women will come and cook for you and feed you. again, a part of payment, you know, but my girlfriend, get it? Oh yeah, this is strict. We'd have had to been married. You wouldn't let us sleep together as a thing. He said, oh no, if you get married, that's fine. No, the girlfriend bottled out. This wasn't her idea of life, you know, living. Or very simply, we were just in this little hut, same as he lived in as well, very simply on stilts. And we, like I said, we'd have all the food we could want, you know, we wouldn't starve or anything. But she was not keen. But I forget how I had to go, of course. But we left with the intention that I could come back. I would come back. So I never followed that through, but that's a trip I can easily nestle into. And I'd love it, you know, just teaching the kids English. Are very appreciative. Like I say, we get all the materials from the king himself. I'm not saying he would, but there would be publicity involved. Oh, yeah. Quite a unique thing. English Buddhist man comes and is going to teach the local people who haven't got any money English. Oh, there is English there. I say there. Oh, kids can go around the circle. Mike talking about a chicken farm, right? She's gone off to college in the capital to learn English. So there are programs available, but you have to go to the big city. But of course, she's not. So she's gone off to like college to learn English and other things, and then she'd come back to her mother's farm and whatever. Oh yeah, she could teach English there or near there, same trip. But I suggested, would she like to join us for the chickens? She didn't say no, but obviously she'd have to consider. You know, some people love animals, and some people, oh, she could have done both. For fuck's sake, stupid boy. Because looking after chickens isn't a 24-hour job. You go in the morning, you pick out the dead chickens, you also get, you know, chickens die, that's it, and collect the eggs, that's all automated as well. And then there would have to be a unit built, a pickling unit, which would provide work for people. And I'd get a grant like that. That's it entirely. You've got a really good idea. You get it all interest-free loan or whatever, 10 years, whatever. You know, 50, whatever you could afford. Again, it's a starting up business, a fairly new product. I've never seen pickled eggs like the ones I'm talking about. Really pure, organic, natural vinegar with herbs in it, which do the same role as vinegar. So it's really pure water, but with these herbs. So it's doing the role of vinegar. It will preserve the eggs. And then the eggs will be a fantastic, quick and easy meal for people. They just need to cook some rice and whack 2 or 3 pickled eggs in, and they are very tasty. And that would be a very quick and cheap meal for people. Or it'd take off. I'm convinced of it, you know, because whatever, probably never even seen pickled eggs, but they're filth, the ones you generally get commercially made. It's, oh, yeah, that's it. The vinegar's like acid. Again, and we get this in England, we're fobbed off for this shit. I mean, it is. You've got to have a pickled egg here. You've got to take the egg out and rinse it under the tap. Defeating the whole point of pickling them. Or pickling or keep them, but you know, the vinegar is sweet. So you drink it, you know, you put a few eggs and you pour some of the vinegar out, yeah. Anyway, how are we doing? Yeah, we're nearly an hour and a half. Thanks for everyone that's come. John, I've asked you a few times that you've probably gone. If you could just give us a quick update, read an email or something of your new shop. Really good news to hear that is going ahead, because I've got things now, as you know, I'd like to put in it, but whenever it's opening, you just said February, so we need to get something together. I haven't just got studio equipment. I've got this really good juicer, but a top-notch one. Over 300 quid it cost, and you can put whole apples in it. I think I've got on, but it's a professional juicer, and I could do to sell that. I don't use it anymore, see. And then there's some musical equipment, you know, but admittedly that's probably not a big market for that. We just have to play it by ear in whatever space you've got. But the mixer's the main coup de grace there, and it's a top-notch mixer. I said got no PA. The PA I've given, well, sold, so that's gone. But a lot of recording equipment. Oh, electronic drums again. Korg, state-of-the-art, top-notch equipment. I think I'll put them up for 200 quid each. But fantastic. So it's like a drum, but it's a synthesizer, and you can allocate many different sounds other than a drum. So although you're hitting an actual drum, that's how you play it. It could be, oh, it's an incredible bit of kit. And whatever. So I'm going to end on that. Thank you very much. Oh, and this is to do with the pips. Well, you probably know if you've come in late. Yeah, John, I know you're all right, John, and you got your benefits, but you're probably aware, if you're not, and you can check out Ian Strange. There's been a poster done. Well, it's a banner, basically a banner. And it's all about all the people that have committed suicide because they've been refused PIPs. And it's quite powerful stuff. And I was sharing earlier that we, the disabled people, might not be able to get a demo together. I mean, for me, I'm going to need a wheelchair and not a lot of fun sitting around in cold weather. But there's a lot of able-bodied people around here, particularly at the Findle Foundation, who are carers and work for people with disabilities. And it wouldn't take them much to get together a coach, because they go as the carers as well as the people who are disabled. And then they get hold of a backing track, or it's actually a video, but they could easily get permission to use it, of a big concert that took place in Hyde Park. There are over 20,000 people present, and they all did this very famous Edgar Broughton chant. Out, demons, out, out. And that gives something for the people to sing along to and get rid of their frustrations. Well, it's very therapeutic, but it is actually doing deliverance ministry, but no one's harmed. The same as if you call down the blood of Jesus Christ, you might do that in a bit of a welly. But any innocent people, no one's harmed. But anyone who's demonized, the demons will start to manifest. You know, as you see in the movies, yeah. They'll be leaving their places where they're occupying, yeah. But I think it definitely a brilliant publicity stunt. That's it. Because the emotive bit is people are committing suicide because they've been refused this benefit. That is heavy. Oh, and the BBC, you can probably miss that. The BBC did a little thing on the news. The PIPs people are 18 months behind in processing, that mainly be people who are appealing. So I suggested to the MP that he takes this up, because I've had a response back from PIPs. They said no, but I have to reapply, which I've done this morning, and I've had to apply to the tribunal people, because it's a totally different people. But both is in hand. I'm getting the necessary forms, get it, and we'll do it, even though I know I'm probably got to wait 2 years before I see anything, but it's the principle. And as for my lottery, well, we all know it could all be a scam, going rare, and you get sweet fuck all rare. Well, okay. Fucks me a bit. So, mantra, do I need a fucking car, not just a fucking Jaguar? Yeah. Because with winter coming on, and I could do that, right? This is what I could do. The minimal I could do is get hold of a collapsible electric wheelchair that I can take on the bus. Oh, that would open up my world again. Not ideal, but as long as I'm well wrapped up and I'm going to a shopping centre, get it all warm, I'll be all right. Go down to Findorn again as long as I can use the cafe and I'm not banned, get it. So I could go out to Findorn. I could set up my healing ministry, because that is the trip. I'm what you call a wounded healer. Anyone who knows about these things, you don't judge a healer because he might be wheelchair bound. Often healers have other major disabilities. It's part of their karma. It's called the wounded healer. So people say, well, if you're ill, how come you can't heal yourself? Well, that's karma again. Oh, yeah. Again, the wounded healer. You look at a lot of famous healers. I won't say they've got cancer because they're going to die, but they've got major disabilities. They're not perfect. Get it? Because they know then what it's like to be wounded in a sense and have a condition. As you often go on about, you having your condition, yeah. And that's not many people can relate to it. Well, they can, because once you describe it, I've had similar symptoms. I've been very depressed, right? Going back to this is definitely an antidepressant. But I've got to get another component. It's called Jamaican cherry, which is a cherry tree, and it grows, funny enough, in the Philippines, and that's how I got told about it. Rare, but it grows in Jamaica, and I found a source in Jamaica on eBay that I can get. I've already had one lot, but it's gone. But at the moment, my big issue is I'm changing over banks. And in fact, I've got to go into the Clydesdale Bank today. I should have got my card, get it rare, and the PIN number comes in, but it hasn't. But that's it. But I'm going into the bank, and she's brilliant. She said she'd do it all, not just change over your direct debits, because they do that, but she will contact the Department of Work and Pensions and inform them of my new bank details of where they send my money. And my next money is due on the 11th. Just quick magic high-speed update. So on the 11th of February, I'll know if I've been scammed. Because obviously they've told me, we can deliver it in 2 days. And if it just goes dead, because that's what I imagine will happen, if it's a scam, they've got all your money out of you and that's it. Suddenly they've disappeared. Then I've just shared it. I'll get fucking, well, there you go, John, all my equipment, I'll get $2,000 odd. You can even get a second-hand one to get a fucking collapsible electric wheelchair that I can take on the bus. Now, that is feasible. With the gear I've got to sell, I could make that figure. And there might be people that have that there are people that sell second-hand wheelchairs all the time. In fact, there is a thing in there on Facebook. So whatever, I cut my cloth, but if I get one of them fuckers, I'm laughing. Take it on the bus, get off at Findorn, and then, get into it and it's electric and whatever. Be incredible. So I'm very positive for the way forward. And I'm going to fuck off because I have got to go. I'm going today to my bank to sort a few issues out and whatever. Because, I pay this, my goddaughter, I use a thing called Zoom, but I use it via PayPal. It's a bit Mickey Mouse. But at the moment, my PayPal account, because of the building society, they're not keen on that. It's on restricted use, and I had to send them a copy of my driving license, which I've done. But that's okay, because they will do it with the Clydesdale Bank, no problem at all. You get it, but building societies is a bit iffy. But that's in hold. Even if it takes, my goddaughter knows, I said, well, it might be late, it's going to be last minute-y stuff. But if it goes over a couple, I've got nothing to worry about because the Clydesdale will just clear out whatever money's in blank. What the fuck am I bank? Oh, nationwide. It's all covered. There's nothing to worry about. And my groceries aren't that tight. But, oh, yeah, I'll be able to use my nationwide card right up to the last minute. And I've got 80 quid in it. It's not a lot. And I did do a thing about buying some more. I think I'll leave that. I've done a thing with my pendulum about buying some Jamaican cherry. And I got a positive because it is definitely attributed with being a cure for diabetes. But this stuff has got amazing potentials. It's an antidepressant, which I'm sure you'd appreciate. That can be beneficial for lots of people, and you can make it yourself. Bit of an outlay. You get magic butter machine, which is about 150 or 180 quid, right? But then a group of friends can get together, for fuck's sake. It makes a litre of oil. And all the other stuff are priced. You can all buy it on Amazon, readily available, and you just need the cherry, holy basil tulsi, which you can buy on Amazon. Quickly do that again, 15 quid for 200 grams. That's 8 ounces. And you only need 50 grams to make a litre. And then you're talking about run-of-the-mill sunflower oil, £1.50 a litre. The lecithin's just a little tub, about 6 quid. So your biggest capital outlay is, but 4 or 5 get together. Can share the machine. Get it? You all buy your own herbs. And it takes 8 hours, admittedly, to make a good medicinal extraction. But that's generally just overnight. And so easy, a group of 4 or 5 people to get together to share the machine. They produce a litre of oil, which will last them quite a while. Depends how they use it. You can squeeze it just under your tongue. So you can take a little bottle out with you. And you just put that in your coffee or anything, very indiscreet. It's just a little oil tippler. But if you put it under your tongue, you get instant relief. It's a very good thing. And the diabetes side is so hot off the press that you have trouble buying it. That's, your Jamaican cherry. I found on eBay from Jamaica, funny enough, a supplier. And it only took about 10 days to get it. So there is a source. But as the penny drops and the word gets out, there'll be all your commercial cunts, but they rip you off. You get a little bottle like this. Fuck it, make your own. Big difference from a little bottle like that for 10 or 15 quid to a fucking whole litre of oil. And it's not no problem. I mean, my added thing is I'll show you now. I'll just unplug that quickly. You've probably seen this before, John, and that. All my medicines, I've just got it now, go up there. Got it, perfect focus, I say. Go under my pyramid. Now, that is a bit probably extreme. That's my living room. But I am doing this. This is my bolt hole. Well, as you know, John, I haven't been to the drop-in for years. I'm getting ready to, and when and if I get a car, I'm coming back to the drop-in. I've shared that. But I think I'll still leave my home as it is. But if I win this lottery, I'll get another little cottage. This is my meditational bolt hole. Can't entertain friends here anyway. And I'll get myself another home where I've got a couple of bedrooms and where I can entertain people, get it rare. Nothing extravagant, but that's possibly what I'll do. I'm just putting the power on because I'm off to the library. Not the library, off to Clydesdale. No, I'm going to take this out. So I'm going to say bye to everyone who's come. I'll end this, and this will be uploaded, anyone interested, and it's just called Appeal Pips, ? Because that's one of the major things I'm waffling on about. And I'll quickly say, I've replied back to the MP and I've sent him a video similar to this, and I have gone all through the motions. I had to ring Pips, and they've got to send me a form. They're going to send me a form. But more importantly, I had to also phone, the tribunal people, because they're different. And they're sending me out a form. So it's still going to go ahead, but we're looking at a year and a half, because there's just so many other people. I mean, I'm going to say that says so much, doesn't it? There's a year and a half waiting list. So I've suggested to the MP, because he can do that, how many people are waiting. And I've even been more radical. I've said, in my opinion, they ought to scrap Pips, and that it should purely be based on your own personal doctor's testimony. Now, they do that anyway, but it's Mickey Mouse. So they contact your doctor, but then you still got to go through their trip, get it? What they call the tribunal. We shouldn't have to do any of that, John. Our doctor's verification, assessment of our disability level is it. And then on that, he can just tick a box to say you are entitled to, big mobility allowance, because in care and mid-rate care or whatever. But you, at that juncture, at that time that the doctor has signed that, you should be able to immediately go and get your mobility allowance. There might be a bit of delay of them processing it, but all they're processing is telling the Department of Work and Pension, they pay the money. They're just given your new bank, all your bank details, and they pay it. Now that shouldn't take a lot of time to set up, because you're already on their books, you get me, and it's just a change of payment. Yeah. And that should be very quick to process anyway. But again, any decent car dealer will accept the doctor's certification, which is saying you are entitled to maximum mobility. Get it? So it'd be like a certificate in a sense, and on the strength of that, you could photocopy it. They know you are getting that benefit there and then. Get it? You don't have to wait months again. That's it for the fucking DWP to double assess it. There's no need. Anyone would agree with that. No, my own doctor knows me better than any cunt on any panel. And that's what happened with DLA as well. My own doctor wrote a very stiff letter and said, I don't know who the doctor was on the panel who saw me for all of 20 minutes, can make a more informed or valid assessment of Mr. Clark's mental health come disability. And then I'll do that again. And then when I went to this final tribunal, I didn't say jack shit, John. And that's what the guy said. You'll know him. Who does this? That's his job. And he goes into the tribunal with you, and you can just act dumb. That's what he said. Don't say a fucking word, Graham. Oh, all right. So when they asked me a question, see, I didn't fall for the trap. I just looked across to him, and he answered for me. Got him. Signed, sealed, fucked and delivered. Yeah. Got the cunts. And I did get my DLA. Backdated for 2.5 years. So I'm going to say goodbye for now.